The Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina, the site for the Wizards. One of the most ferocious defenders in the game today, Marcus Smart, sets the tone as they approach game time at the Spectrum Center. Wizards, Hornets, coming up next. If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. Taking a look at Charlotte, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle. And, of course, Washington, now 4 games behind. And now the Washington Wizards starters. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Sarr. And it's Carrington in at the point. And for the Hornets, they've got Miles Bridges. LaMelo Ball is out there with Smith. Then it's Green. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. A couple of rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Ball. Lets it go from 11, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Here's George. To the middle. Here's Sarr. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Smith outside. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Middleton. George outside. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, B.A. No earth-shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks.
Pass to Sarr. Knocked away. Bridges against George. And the shot's good. George has got 5.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket. Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
George outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Carrington. From deep. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Charlotte leading by 4. Bridges passes to Ball. Outside, Green. Here's Bridges. Sarr pulls it in.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Charles Lee. Allie, what do you have to offer?
A big topic of conversation, Chris Middleton. Coach said Middleton is an incredible shooter. He said we cannot let him get comfortable. Shoot it directly off passes. Our goal, run Chris off that 3-point line. Chris Middleton, hard to stop. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Pass to Middleton. Here's Sarr. Now here's Coulibaly. Here's Carrington, covered by Smith. Carrington, no good. Now Smith. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
George's shot is off. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Pass to Green. Puts up a 3. Smith no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Hey, guys. The Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, thank you. That free throw, no good. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
He hits the second from the line. What do you think of the possibility of the All-Star game changing its format to be USA versus the world, Clark?
I would love anything that would help the All-Star game be a little bit more competitive, BA. I love the showmanship. I like the entertainment value, but I want to see some real hooping too. So if we could do that in whatever format, I'm all for it. Sign me up right now.
George, he's checked in for Sarr. And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. Seth Curry, third.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Pass to Simpson. 1:21 left in the opening quarter. Bridges down low. Koulibaly defending. And the basket by Bridges.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
And here's George. Holmes, a screen on Bridges. Kicks it to George. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kispert. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Poole.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
Here's Diabate. There's the steal. Now the Wizards in transition. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Koulibaly with it. He's against Bridges. And it's Koulibaly missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Hornets. They lead by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Washington trailing. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Marcus Smart out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's George. And it's Kispert in at small forward. Here's Simpson, guarded by Poole. Here's Simpson. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Ball no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
And Poole is a guy that feels very comfortable operating beyond the arc.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Simpson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's Poole with a rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. There's Ball with a three. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Wizards leading by 4. To the paint. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Ball against Smart. Ball outside. 5 on the clock. Over Smart. Ball with another miss.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Picked by Holmes. Here's Poole. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets trail by 6. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Nurkic. Off with the layup. The Wizards have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Smart passes to Poole. Cans it with nobody near him. And now an 8-point Wizard lead.
Possessing the full complement offensively, Poole can be a handful.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A new lineup here for Charlotte. And let's take a second to see which rookie phenoms are averaging the most blocks since the All-Star break. And Curry's got the ball here for Charlotte. Trailing by 8. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with it. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Koulibaly. Goes up again. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mark Williams.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
No good on that one. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And he sinks the second. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Smith outside. Back to Curry. Banked it in off the glass. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Middleton. And he buries his first look.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Smith. Williams with the screen. Smith passes to Williams. Middleton with it. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. Kicks it to George. The three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Count the basket. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
Flipping the switch right now. There's no stopping Miles Bridges. He knows it, and his teammates do too.
Middleton from the outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Wizards. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. Then it's Ball, then it's Smith, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the Hornets 5. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night. And it's tied up with that one. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Mark Williams. Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far.
What's up?
Hornets trail by 3. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Deflected. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Monday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. Then on Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Back to Middleton. Pass to Sarr. Middleton outside. Over Green. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. They set the pick for 3. George. The shot won't fall.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Ball. Oh, that's LaMelo Ballin.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative. And he's got a flash and a flair to his game. But he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash. But he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Fires it. Here's Williams. The rebound by the Wizards. 3 on 3. Here's Carrington. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Hornets trail by 3. Now Bridges. 14 points for him. Smith finds Williams. Bridges outside. For the tie. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8. Wizards leading by 3. To the middle. Here's George. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Williams. Ball surveys the floor, and Williams punches it home.
The vision is elite. LaMelo finds his man for the bucket, and a great feed by the youngster.
The Wizards have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Poole outside. Back to Koulibaly. Poole outside. Fires from deep. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Bridges. Takes a 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And Bridges made sure to get those points back right away.
Now here's Holmes. Now Poole. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Simpson. Koulibaly defending. Back to Bridges. Nurkic a screen on Poole. Down low for the lead. And it's laid in by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Here's Poole. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Poole's got 12 points in the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Simpson. Over to the left wing. Here's Diabate. 4 on the clock. The 3, Smith. And it's Poole with a rebound. Poole's got 4 rebounds in the game. Putting on the Jets, Jordan Poole, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the way he can twist and turn, it's not easy to stay in front of Poole when he's at the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year. Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, you have to admire the confidence that Poole plays with. He wouldn't be where he is without it.
And both free throws good for Poole.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
3/4 of play and a close one here. Wizards out in front, up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Washington, they've got Kispert, Marcus Smart out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Gill in at the power forward position.
Well, you got to love how quick ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Poole outside. Smart outside. Gill, the pass to Holmes. 5 to shoot. The shot misses. Nurkic with some nice D. To the inside. Here's Salon. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Poole up top. Rebounded by Nurkic. Charlotte has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Ball outside. Over Kispert. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Smith, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Middleton is checked in for Gill. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Smart. They set the pick. Here's Poole. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Using the mid-range, it's Jordan Poole.
The Hornets with a lead. Ball outside. Ball sticks the three.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a three in the first.
And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Poole outside. Back to Middleton. for three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Clock at 6. Basket counts. Now it's a 7-point Charlotte lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Poole outside. Pass to Smart. Poole outside. Takes the three. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to ball. Blocked. Here we go. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
To tie it up. Good D by Ball. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. 1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Well, I love Ball's competitive spirit. Baskets like this prove this guy's future is on the rise.
Middleton played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Persistence pays for Middleton, commanding the ball and really demonstrating why his teammates trust him in these moments.
The three from Ball. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Ball. Another shot. It's hauled in by Carrington. For Washington, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. George passes to Middleton. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Ball. Rebound Washington.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
It's not over yet.
Sarr passes to Middleton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Josh Green.
The athleticism of Middleton puts defenders in a rough spot. I mean, sometimes you just have to whack him and hope he misses the shot.
First one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. .23 seconds left in the game. Ball left side. It's in!
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Here's George. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And we present the player of the game, Miles Bridges.